Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. Behind me we've got a 2024 Renegade Verona 40-foot bunkhouse. We've had this one for about a month now. Just wanted to let everybody know it's still available. If somebody's in the market looking for a nice all-white Tundra exterior with the blackout package, which as you can see, you got the American racing wheels. We'll do a little walk around on this one. So just to start out, the Renegade Veronas are going to be built on the Freightliner M2 106 Plus chassis. This being a 2024 year model, this will have the M2 106 Plus, which has a digital dash. We'll show you all that here in a little bit when we go inside. But under the hood, we're going to open this up. You can see there we've got an 8.9 liter Cummins, that red Cummins diesel engine, 360 horsepower, 1,150 pound-foot of torque. This will tow up to 20,000 pounds. And being a front engine, you can see where you have easy access to your engine, your coolant, windshield wiper fluid, air filter, oil, all that's very easy to access. All the belts and hoses are going to be easy to get to under the hood. We got a soft close as we close it back. Some other pluses on a Super C motorhome. Got a nice quick entrance exit on both the driver and passenger door. You pull into a fuel stop, pull in anywhere, and you want to get out. It's a quick exit. You got a lot more in front of you, being that it's a Super C motorhome. There's a lot more in front of you here, and a smaller windshield up front. If you ever have to replace those windshields, they are quite a bit less expensive to replace. Renegade does a nice little exterior light here when you open the door, so at night it just lights this area up. You got some convenient grab handles to pull yourself in and out of the cab. Also down below you do have your fuel fill. This has 100 gallons of diesel fuel, and you can fill from both sides, so it has a 50-gallon tank on both sides that are connected together. Do have an electric step. I've got it in the out position, just set to stay out right now. But there's a little switch inside the door here where you can turn that on and off, so that opens and closes every time you open and close the door. Moving down the side here, we've got the side swinging baggage doors. You'll notice in this first area here, this goes all the way through. If you wanted to install an outside refrigerator freezer combo, it's already wired for you here. Or if you didn't and you just wanted to have electrical power, you can run an electrical cord out this access port down below here and keep the doors closed. You notice in this next bay here, we've got the slide locks. So all the Renegades are going to come with these slide locks. Those go in position when you're traveling with the slides in the in position to keep them from getting out of adjustment. If you're traveling on any kind of rough roads, rugged roads, sometimes it's nice to have those in place when you're traveling on those type of roads. This is a 50-foot air hose. There's an air chuck on the other side. We'll show you that here in just a little bit. That does come with it. And then right up above, we do have the outside TV. And this will pull out. A little Samsung smart television. It does come out and will tilt with a JBL soundbar down below. And you do have some USB ports and located off to the side here. Additional storage. So this is your patio side. If you notice, we checked the first 2 bays, and then these next 3 bays are all great storage. Good place to keep all your gear, or your chairs, all your coolers, grills, anything you're bringing along. Nice place to keep everything for the patio side. I love the slam latch. So they've got the double latch, slam latch baggage doors. So you open and close them, they stay nice and tight when you close them. Being an all white Tundra exterior, It is still paint, and it still has a clear coat on the whole unit. Plus it does have a 3M mask on the front hood to keep the rocks from chipping up when you're traveling. In the back here, we've got all LED lights, LED running lights, brake lights, reverse lights. Got the generator running right now. That's the exhaust on the generator. It does come with 7-wave power for brake controller. And then this little silver plug here. If you've got a trailer with a camera on it inside the trailer, on the exterior of the trailer, you can toggle between the motorhome camera and the trailer camera. And of course, you've got the 20,000-pound hitch down below. This first bay here on the driver's side is going to be where your 50 amp shore power is located. Your transfer switch, Renegade will always come with a little 50 to 30 converter cord, and you can run the power out this little access port here to keep the door closed. Got the 8,000 watt diesel generator, a place to store sewage hose. And we're to the dump station area here. We've got a whole house water filtration system here. This goes in place here for your water filter, low point, drain point. This is you walk your city water hose out, and you've got a push button retractable hose in. Outside spray port, your gate valves, everything's nicely labeled in here. And then you got a little tank monitor here to check on your batteries and your holding tanks. Your fresh water is 150 gallons. And then you do have two 75-gallon tanks located in this area here. And both the gray and the black tanks are heated tanks, but that's where they're located. There's no propane on this coach, so you do have a diesel burner here. You've got the AquaHot 250 diesel AquaHot system. That's what heats the hot water and heats the living quarters. It also has two 15,000 BTU air conditioners, which both have heat pumps on it as well. Some additional storage. It's also where your 3,000 watt inverter is located. So optional is the lithium package and solar, which this one does have. You'll notice those green top batteries there on the right side. You've got 3 100 amp hour lithium batteries there. The black batteries on the left are your cranking batteries. And then I mentioned to you that 50-foot air hose earlier. So right up here in the top left corner of this bay is where your air chuck is located. Right there. That's where you can tap into the air system on the coach with that 50-foot air hose. This has 300 or 200 watts, three 200 watt panels of solar, plus the 300 amp hour lithium batteries. We've got the diesel exhaust fluid fill here. Other side of the this is the other side of the diesel fill. Just something to show you real quick here. So you do have air ride seats. That's where you operate them. The switch on these is located right in the left corner on both the passenger and the driver's seat. Both passenger and driver's seats will flip around to join the living room. There's also, if you want to get a shot right in there by that handle, there's a little disconnect. There's a red switch. That's where you turn the power on and off for the chassis batteries. All right, let's go on inside. Did I lose you? Oh, there he is. He's coming. I always like to keep the slides in so you can see how much room you have to navigate from front to back. So if I want to get back here and get into the restroom, if I need to use the restroom, or if I need to access the refrigerator, you can see I can still easily get to everything easily with the slides in. There's 2 slides on a Verona, and this particular Verona, the interior of this one is called Athens interior. Another feature that the Veronas are going to have, this Firefly panel here on the wall is where you operate things like your generator, checking on your holding tanks. You can turn your water pump on and off. The tank heat's located there. Your thermostat controls for your HVAC, all your lights, gen controls, thermostat, fan controls, slide outs are all located in here. But another feature that's also in here is the mobile app. And on this panel here, I paired to this earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my app on my phone. With any luck, this will pair and I'll be able to run the front slide out by just holding this down. I'm just using my phone, which is nice. If I'm outside, I'm at a rest stop and I want to run a slide out and I'm close to a big diesel truck or there's trees next to me, I can simply be outside running the slide out and make sure I'm not getting too close to anything. So I'll run that slide out. Now I've got a rear slide in the back. Let's kind of start to the back here. So we've got the bunk beds. Both of the bunks do have the television options. So both bunks have little quick light controls in here. On and off light controls, USB and USB-C ports with 110 outlets. Both windows do have the MCD roller shades. Down below you've got the same, basically it's just a mirror image down below with the bunk option. And then we've got some drawers down below for some storage. Nice storage below the bunks. Soft close on all your pull-out drawers, so the full extension drawer glides. We've got a king-size bed in the bedroom here. I mentioned earlier that these come with 150 gallons of fresh water on a Renegade motorhome. I'm going to lift this up. If you're working underneath here, they do come with this little rod here that's mounted underneath. That holds it up when it comes to winterizing it. You can see where the clear hose is located here for winterization. And then you can see these 2 large tanks get 2 75-gallon freshwater tanks. And it's also where your little radiator here that's pulling the heat off of the AquaHot system to heat the bedroom. Here again, everything's easy access underneath the bed here. Also on the right side here, this has the optional stackable washer and dryer. And additionally, if you wanted to close off the bedroom, you do have this nice giant pocket door. Close the bedroom off for the rest of the coach. It's a nice little solid wood panel door instead of like a curtain, flimsy curtain there. So they do use all solid doors throughout to close everything off. Over on this side, we've got basically just wardrobe storage, full extension drawer glides here in front of the bed, kind of your media center, place for your game system, satellite receivers. These come standard with the Winegard in-motion satellite system. They do not come with the receivers, but you can set that to Dish Network or DirecTV. So everything's pre-wired for that. You've got the 32-inch Samsung TV in the bedroom. That's a smart TV. Again, great wardrobe storage. Additional full wardrobe or full extension drawer glides on this side as well. And moving back around to the bed side here, so you have a full walk around king size bed. You do have some additional storage. It's probably hard to, there's this little place, little cubby down below there and a pull out drawer. A nice countertop space, 110 outlets, USB, USB-C outlets down below, up top, also over here on the far right of the bed as well. All right. And then additional storage overhead. Notice when I'm opening these cabinets, Renegade uses this nice heavy-duty hardware, so these cabinets will stay open when it comes to loading and unloading your cabinets. You don't have these cabinets starting to drip down on you. They'll stay open the whole time for you. Notice there's an electrical outlet in the overhead. If you need additional power, it's not lacking electrical outlets. You do have another one of those Firefly panels here in the aisleway of the bathroom. So you've got two panels. They will feed off of one another. Also, there's little black multiplex switches throughout. I haven't shown a few of them. There's some in the bedroom, some above your head when you're laying in bed. But those, you don't have to use a Firefly. They do have these little multiplex panels throughout the coach as well. But the little side bath here, you do have a macerator flushing toilet. This is a porcelain toilet. Additional overhead storage. All the ceiling throughout, this is all the padded ceiling, the soft padded. And then you notice you've got an air conditioner vent in the bathroom. And down below here, you do have, at the very bottom, you have a furnace vent down below as well. So even with this door closed, you have air conditioner and heat, depending on the time of the year you're using the coach. And you do have some additional storage in here. Nice big medicine cabinet. Some more storage down below for all your bathroom items. And lots of countertop space. All Corian countertops. This is all Corian flowing into the sink too. I'm 6'2", just to give you an idea how much room. Even with the doors closed, I've got plenty of headroom, plenty of elbow room to take a shower. And then when you're in travel, you got this little handy lock. Latches in place. Keep those doors tight when you're traveling. Again, another solid wood panel door. I'm going to close off the bunk area from the living room. Somebody's taking a nap in the back. Ottoman comes loose. That's an option that this one comes with. Down below, the booth dinette. We've got some full extension drawer glides. There's two of these little pads here to make this into a bed. You guys get the idea. I'm not going to go down with it, but this does drop down, and that makes a nice little twin-size bed. Kids. Plus, when you're in travel, you've got some seat belts for the forward-facing position. Cup holders. Again, electrical, USB, USB-C outlets. Overhead storage. There's the other cushion there to make that a bed. And again, the heavy-duty hardware. Keep all these cabinets open overhead. The sofa is standard on a Verona. This one does have it, so you've got lots of sleeping on this model. The way this works, I'm going to pull this up here, fold this down. While this is up, you can see, well, actually, yeah, this does have 1, 2, 3. You've got 3 seat belts here. You've got 2 seat belts on the forward facing position. Of course, this makes a nice big bed, like a queen size bed. So you've got the king size bed in the back, the 2 bunk beds, the dinette makes a bed, queen size bed here, plus the overhead bed as well. So you've got quite a bit of sleeping on this one. Just do the opposite of what we just did, bringing it out. Additional USB and USB-C and electrical outlet here. In the overhead, we do have a little ladder. It's easy to get to the bunk, to the cab over bunk area. But if you did not want that out, you can actually take this cushion out, slide it forward, and slide the whole thing forward. So it makes it easy getting in and out of the cab here. You got the overhead bunk TV. You have the bunk over skylight window. If you want to close that off, there's a little switch here where you can close that shade there and open it. Looks like we're getting hung up on the right side there. There we go. And then over here you've got a little cubby hole area. Nice little indirect lighting. The way they do that, really nice lighting here. There's additional, if you want to get all shot all the way around, you have a USB and USB-C outlet plus electrical outlet in there as well. And then above the entrance here, we've got a Samsung 43-inch smart TV with the Samsung sound bar. Plus it does have a hidden subwoofer for a nice little sound system. If you're watching movies in here, watching ball game, you can angle that towards the dinette. And then you got lots of counter space here. You've got induction cooktop, convection microwave oven, additional storage overhead here as well. There's all the owner's manuals. Comes with the coach. Some of the chassis owner's manuals. And over on this side, well, first let's start with the sinks. You have a nice big stainless steel sink with a residential faucet head. With these Corian inserts, everything's flush for your workspace. If you need more workspace, simply pull this guy out here. In here, nice place to keep a towel. Plus it's also where your trash is located. But this comes out. Pop this in place here. Now I got more workspace. And then we have more storage down below. Big silverware drawer if you wanted to make that, or this one here. Pots and pans can go down below here. This is a nice deeper drawer for pots and pans. Lots of storage. And if that's not enough storage, right next to the refrigerator, we've got some pantry storage there. And this is this location here is where the house breakers, the inverter panel, and all your fuses are going to be located in this panel here. We got a residential all electric refrigerator. Ice maker is going to be down below. It's got the blue liquid in there because this coach is winterized. We are going around winterizing everything, getting prepped for the winter. And above the fridge, we've got the WineGuard 2.0 Connect on and off switch, plus your over-the-air booster. That's where that's located there. And it's also where your water line to turn the freezer ice maker on and off is back in here. And then you've got your cable hookups, HDMI for receiver hookups, cable hookups for the entertainment system. All right, put this back in here. Let's move up to the cab area. So I mentioned earlier, these do swivel. Both chairs will swivel around. I mentioned that this is built on the M2 106 Plus chassis. So you'll notice, like on the dash cluster here, it's digital. You've got these little push buttons here. Let me go up with this. You've got these little push buttons here on the left side of the steering wheel to navigate through the dash cluster. If I want to go to the home page, my driving assistance page, this does have collision mitigation, adaptive cruise, and lane assist. There's your different gauges to view, diagnostics. So it's got everything's easy to read and easy to navigate through using the arrows on the side here. And then you do have cruise control, just like you have in the automotive world, right here on the right side of the steering wheel. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors, all on the armrest of the door here. Additionally, the Renegades will come with the Garmin. This comes off. This is basically your docking station. If somebody wants to control the radio stations or whatnot and help with navigation, you can. If you go in here to the menu there, you have your navigation tools, and you have your other tools like for the Fusion radio system here. One thing I wanted to show was in the vehicle profile, you can literally set the, like earlier I went in here and set this coach to its dry weight is currently sitting at 27,347 pounds. The overall length of the motorhome is set at 40 feet. If you wanted to change a system here, you can go into, whoops, go back here, go to the settings here. You can see I've got the height set to 12 foot 10 inches. Width I'm set to 8 foot, or it's set to, yeah, 8.6 currently. Overall length, I got it at 40 feet. I think it's like 40 foot 1 inch. There's your weight. But what that does is when you do your navigation with the Garmin, when you're going into your navigation and you're selecting an address, it's going to take you on a route where this motorhome is going to legally go, I guess, if you will, and it's not going to get you into a situation where you're traveling on the roads you shouldn't be traveling on, traveling over an overpass that can't handle this, or going under a bridge where you're too tall or something like that. So that's a nice feature there with the Garmin I wanted to show. Your hydraulic leveling system down below here is all automatic. Your HVAC on the chassis systems down below here. If you wanted to turn some systems on and off, like the lane departure warning system is right there. Because if you have that on and you start drifting out of your lane, it will buzz you on the right side or the left side, just warning you that you're getting out of your lane. And then some other features, I mean, your footwell lighting, work light. You can toggle between the cameras on the truck camera or your trailer camera. If you want to add additional switches, you do have some blank switches located here as well. The 6-speed Allison transmission is on the steering. It's right here on the stock. Your exhaust brake. So it's got a 3-stage. So you notice you got 1, 2, 3 clicks. I kind of pull that towards my knee. So keep your eyes on the road. Simply just a little click that turns your engine brake on and off into a high, medium, or a low setting, depending on how you want it set. I mentioned earlier on the back that it does have the 7-way brake controller, and it's actually already on here. So this does already have a brake controller on board. These are heated seats. I think we've covered most of this coach. If anybody's interested in looking for a bunkhouse motorhome, we've got one available here. Really sharp looking coach with the Tundra exterior and the blackout package. Give me a call if you have any questions on this one or anything else that we have in stock. My name's Grant Russell. My information should be being posted down below here. You can reach me on my cell phone at 720-539-4711 or shoot me an email at grussell@transwest.com. You guys have a great weekend. Signing out. See you next time.